All right. Well, I got a lot to talk about, so I'm just going to go ahead and start doing that. We've got some fog out there on top of rain, so definitely want to be careful. Patchy fog throughout the area. Visibility concerns. 10 miles is perfect. Anything under 7 is when we start to see concern, and you can see that's a lot of the area. 5 miles right now at Memphis International, 2 in Somerville and Jackson, 3 in Tunica, 4 in Clarksdale. So definitely want to be cautious. Keep those low beams on and just make sure you're careful out on the roadways. But again, rain is the big story today. You can see it's still very scattered. Starting to intensify a little bit, starting to see some heavier pockets, especially in North Mississippi, and that's where I expect most of the heavy rain to end up today. We've got a pocket that's making its way from Little Rock that's going to start making its way towards eastern Arkansas as well. So this is going to be a continued process. Not a washout today, but several rounds, rather, of scattered rain and potential storms. Now, the greatest risk is to the south, so if you're going to be traveling, I just want you to be aware of that. But taking a closer look at what's happening here at home, we do have a marginal risk in green. That's a 1 out of 5 with a slight risk, mostly in North Mississippi, a 2 out of 5. So not incredibly high, but it is there. Our biggest concern is going to be damaging wind, followed by large hail. There is a tornado threat. It's low. It's not zero, though, as well as flash flooding. Flash flooding not as big of a concern as it previously was for us. As far as your hour by hour, you can see by 9 o'clock, we're already starting to light this up with scattered showers, potentially some rumbles of thunder in there as well. And that continues into the afternoon when we start to see the heaviest of the rain. And you can really see where the cold front divide is. You've got 37 degrees in Jonesboro, 68 in Corinth. So that's when it's going to be passing through, and that's when we're going to potentially start to see the chance for some of these storms to get a little bit stronger. And that continues into the early evening hours. But it clears out pretty quickly for your plans tonight. Maybe you're headed out to the Orpheum to see the play that goes wrong. Just have your umbrella. Into tomorrow morning, we still have some showers, still trying to show some of that wintry mix. Anything that began to fall, no accumulation concerns there. But that carries us into Friday, where these models continue to try to put that wintry mix in there. Still not convinced, although our temperatures will be a little bit on the colder side at this point. So looking at the amount of rainfall that we're going to see today, we're looking at about 1 inch to about 1.5 inches, dependent on where you are. Again, in North Mississippi, Corinth, you're looking like you're going to get the most. So again, flash flooding not a big concern for everyone, but possibly for some areas. So we'll keep an eye on that, of course. Looking at your 7-day forecast, got a lot going on. So today, 53, but it's going to feel much colder, and you're not going to want to be outside. So try not to be. 38 overnight, 43 for your high tomorrow. We do have rain and a possibility that we see some of that mix, but again, I'm not convinced that it's going to accumulate, so I'm not concerned with it. Friday, our Go Red for Women Day, it's going to be 50 degrees. It won't be too bad, but definitely want to have a nice outfit picked out for that. A cooler start to your weekend with isolated rain chances into Oscar Sunday. A warm front lifts, takes us back up to the 60s, but brings rain chances to start off next week. So we're tracking all of that, keeping you up to date with the very latest of what's going on Facebook at Local Memphis.